Today we're going to be looking at the installation process for DefendX Vision, formerly known as NTP Software's File Reporter. Before we begin, we're going to go over some prerequisites. First, you're going to need a SQL server with SSRS. If you want some more information on how that's configured, you can view the SQL Server configuration video, and we can go into further detail in that. Next, we're going to need IIS set up on this box or another virtual machine which the file reporter machine can access. The IIS machine should have basic authentication and Windows authentication set up, as well as .NET Extensibility 3.5, 4.5, ASP, ASP.NET 3.5 and 4.5, as well as the SAPI extensions and filters. Lastly, we're going to need a service account, and this account should be a local administrator on the machine that we're going to be installing File Reporter, as well as a local administrator on the file server, which File Reporter will be reporting on, and a SQL administrator, or at least have read and write access to the databases. If that's the case, though, we need an account that can create databases for the installation process. For this installation, however, we're going to be using our administrator account, which has admin access to the SQL database, so it can create the necessary databases as well as manage them. Now that we got that part out of the way, let's go ahead and initiate the install. This particular flavor is for NetApp, though the installation process for the administration page is the same regardless of which storage solution you're using. So we're going to open up the reports webpage directory, and we are going to go ahead and install this, run this as administrator. Wait for it to initialize. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit next, accept the terms. You can read those if you'd like. And next we're going to put in our company information, the administrator email, as well as our serial number. For the administrator email, you're not going to be emailed anything. This is for statistical information only. So I'm going to do DefendX testco and my serial number, and we're going to go ahead and hit next. We're going to choose the directory in which to install the File Reporter admin page. And let's choose all the different features to install, and we'll go ahead and hit next. Now we are going to create our website. So this is going to be the IIS page. So we're going to go ahead and hit next and use the defaults here. You can name this to something of your choosing. But it's going to go ahead and create. Next, we're going to go ahead and create the SQL databases. I believe that's my SQL server name. And we're going to go ahead and name this File Reporter. Actually, we're going to go ahead and name this DefendX Vision. And we're going to hit next. It's going to ask us if we want to automatically create the databases. You're going to choose yes, unless you want to create those manually, though we highly recommend creating them automatically through the installer to make sure that all the permissions are set properly. And we're going to choose integrated security. That's going to use our credentials for the administrator account that we're currently logged in as. You only have the option to create the databases as the install account or through SQL security. The SQL security cannot be a Windows account, so it has to be a SQL account like the SA account or something that you have created with the ability to create databases. For this instance, we're going to use integrated security. So we're going to hit next. It's going to verify. And there we go. Next, we're going to create the IIS page for the admin. And we'll go ahead and hit next. And it's going to create our configuration database. Same thing, we're going to hit next and use integrated security. Lastly, we're going to choose the storage financial page, which we chose as an optional component in the previous installation window. We're going to hit next. And we're going to choose the start menu folder in which we want to install this to. We're going to hit next, next, and it's installing. Now it's just going to populate the demo database and create the other databases, and that should conclude the installation process. That concludes this installation process. As I had previously mentioned, the administration page as well as the reports website are universal and are compatible with any of our storage solutions. The data collection agent, which is going to be on the next video, is specific to a particular type of storage. So there's a data collection agent for each type of storage solution that we support, and those are configured each a little bit differently on the administration page. We're going to be going over that in a later video. Be sure to watch those if you're going to be installing File Reporter in your environment. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and take care.